So December 1st, the very first day of December, right out of the gate, Mercury, the ruler of the mental plane, ruler of information, the messenger of the gods, is now moving out of the dark, mysterious, emotional waters of Scorpio and now moving into Sagittarius. Now, Mercury is only going to stay in Sag's energy for about 20 days before transiting into Capricorn. But we have to use this time to our advantage. Definitely lighter mood, lighter and fluffier than while Mercury was in Scorpio, because when Mercury's in Scorpio, we're deep diving into our intuition, into our shadow self, into our emotions, and making some psychological connections from our past experiences to our present day wounds. So now that Mercury's time in Scorpio had us really focused on the truth, focused on the darkness, focused on the shadow self, and focused on what it is we actually desire, now with Mercury moving into Sag, now we want to learn. Now we want to explore. Sag is the light at the end of the tunnel after that dark journey into the shadow self. And so now things are getting light and fluffy. We have Sag, which is a fire energy, very excitable, very optimistic, very confident, very eager to get things started and to go on new adventures. Sagittarius is known as the philosopher of the zodiac, and therefore we are really past the stage where our faith has been tested. Now we're in a stage of renewal. We're restoring our beliefs, we're restoring our faith, and we're only going to increase that strength in our belief system, our strength in thinking, the strength in confident and optimistic thinking as we move through Sag season. We want to believe in something again, and more so, we want to believe in ourselves. And once we hit that pivotal point where our faith is renewed, where we do find a point of strength in all that we've gone through and seeing the strength within ourselves, now we want to start to persuade others to believe in themselves. And this is a high energy, very positive, very light and fluffy. The downside to this particular transit is that Mercury, ruling over the mental plane and information and communication, we tend to miss the details because Sag is ruled over by Jupiter, which is grand picture, grand vision, very much extra. And so we kind of skim over some of the details, which could get us in trouble in future situations. We do really lack precision and tact, meaning our communication style is very blunt. We really like to be honest and truthful, but we do not deliver it through a filter. It just comes out. And because of that, and because we're overly enthusiastic, we do have a tendency to be extra, to be a little bit more overstating in our feelings or overstating in our communications. And we do have the tendency to hurt other people's feelings by not having a filter, by being too direct, by being too blunt. So although there are going to be lots of ideas coming in the mental plane and very grandiose visions for the future and high vibrations, especially compared to what it is we experienced while Mercury was in Scorpio, we do have to watch how we're communicating so that we're not hurting other people's feelings, that we're not being too blunt, and that we're not delivering truth without a little bit of filter and a little bit of tact.